Good morning, investors and traders. This is Naeem Azam, Chief Market Analyst at AvaTrade, and welcome to our daily update on our YouTube channel. This is your opportunity to learn and to make sure that how you can help yourself to filter noise out of the current market moves. Because every day at this time, we are live and then giving you opportunity to ask me as many questions as you can. As I said, my name is Naeem Azam. I come with a wealth of 15 years of experience. During this time period, I have worked as a hedge fund trader for Bank of New York Mellon and in equity trading for Bank of America. In our daily videos, we discuss 4 different asset classes. Firstly, it's equities. Then we look at cryptos, forex, and commodities. So if you haven't smashed that like button yet, please make sure you do, because it not only helps us on YouTube, but it also helps you guys to provide you. YouTube sends you notification the moment that we go live, and then you can literally come back online. You can come online and then ask me as many questions as you can. Now, in terms of today's market, we are seeing a little bit of a swing to the upside and back to the downside. So a little bit of a confusion among investors and traders, because they are not sure which way the market is really going to go. And that confusion is very much based on a number of factors. Number one is, of course, there's a confusion that if the massive stimulus package, which Joe Biden has talked about before he became president, is really going to going to change into reality, because now Republicans are talking about that. Look, 1.9 trillion is too much of a package. Maybe it is too soon to release that, and perhaps we may not see that much of a package. So it seems like, and if there is the reality, we will see a massive sell-off in the market. So the upcoming next week's U.S. non-farm payroll number, the GDP number on Thursday, they are going to be very much a key determinant in terms of whether we are going to get 1.9 million worth of 1.9 trillion worth of coronavirus package or not, because if the GDP number comes in slightly better than the expectations for the Q4 growth, and of course if the projection also shows that, look, the picture looks a lot more robust going forward, then we are not going to get that, and then of course the disappointment will happen in the market. But right now, among the 3 top indices, the US top indices such as the Nasdaq, the S&P, and of course the Dow Jones, the Nasdaq is certainly leading the way, because it is still sitting near its record high, while S&P 500 is sitting there as well. But the Dow Jones index certainly has moved away from those particular price levels, indicating that perhaps there could be some weakness coming into the market very soon. In fact, on the daily time frame yesterday, the price literally came very close to its 50-day simple moving average, and then it was just a shy of that. But given the fact that we have tested pretty much the 50-day simple moving average since December 3 times, it really gives me an indication, look, the momentum is very much slowing down in the market. And the further evidence of that is also coming from the fact when we move into the smaller time frame, in the intraday time frame, the 4-hour time frame, because yesterday move really happened from the 200-day simple moving average. On the 4-hour time frame, the prices moved higher, and now the price is above 100-day simple moving average, but it still needs to clear and then move above the 50-day simple moving average. But I really think that the probabilities are that this momentum is really going to shift to the downside. And if I look at the S&P 500 index and then really monitor the move on the 4-hour time frame, again, what I see is that yesterday the price moved above from its 100-day simple moving average, indicating that investors are still trying to bag some bargains the moment that there is any sort of a sell-off. But we're still not sure whether there is enough buying pressure there. Of course, on the intraday time frame, the price does look very, very bullish, because the markets are moving back up. They are back above the 50 and 100-day simple moving average. But let's see if the price can really break above the 3,860 60 price level or not. Now, in terms of oil prices, what I'm really looking at in commodities is on a 4-hour time frame, prices have moved above the 50-day simple moving average, which is certainly positive. And earlier today, I performed a technical analysis video and I updated it and gave you this particular trade very clear in the morning, defining the stop losses as well with that respect, and where you can potentially be looking at in terms of your stop losses and the profit targets. So this trade is very much working according to that. So I'll recommend you to have a look at that video and then let me know your thoughts on that right over here. Now, in terms of gold prices, I think look, there's a still enormous amount of a weakness creeping in terms of a short-term time frame. We are trading below the important moving averages, being your 50, 100, and 200. The battle is with the 50-day simple moving average. On the daily time frame, on a bigger time frame as well, I'm not seeing much of a momentum really coming into it. So overall, I'm really looking if the price can really stay above the 1837 or not, because if it doesn't, then we're really moving towards the early 1800s, like 1805 to 1800. Or perhaps a move to the downside from there onward as well. Now, in terms of a Bitcoin, there is no doubt that there is enormous amount of a weakness on the smaller term time frame, on the intraday time frame, on your 4-hour time frame, because price has clearly broken all the support levels right now, and it has moved below the 50, 100, and 200 simple moving average. And this is indicating to me that look, we are going to see more weakness in this particular price on the intraday time frame. The only hope really now is if prices can stay above the 28,885, because certainly prices are going to go there. And if we form a double bottom, that's great. I mean, if the price comes at 28,000, moves back up, but the chances are it won't really happen. I think the price is going to retrace more. Having said this, the RSI has luckily moved towards the oversold area, which is near 30. So that really stems the case that look, a bull case can really be developing in terms of a Bitcoin, because now we are oversold. And if we are oversold, remember $65,000 price level is very much going to remain in target. That's all for now. See you guys next time.